What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to do a review on JConcepts Goosebumps tires. This is the RC Buyers Club review channel. Thanks for watching. Get on with the review. So these are Goosebumps. These are a brand new set. These are my son's. I just have to do a quick review on these tires because these are great tires. Been doing this for a long time. I've had all of the tires. I mean, all the major brands. I don't want to say a bunch of names, but I've had all the major brands, and they're great tires too. And I'm not saying that these are like, 1,000 times better, but these are good tires, folks. I think my son paid like 40 bucks basically for the front and rears on a Slash, two-wheel drive Slash. And I have the same, this is my truck, I have the same tires. I've run them a couple of times now, and they have tons of traction. I don't know about a tight track or a hard pack track like a Blue Groove or a real hard pack clay track. I don't know how that'd be. I'm sure they'd probably be okay, but what I've driven these on so far is a loose, very loose, sandy track, and they hooked up great. They have the close cell foam in them, I'm sure. I'm sure they do. You can see it kind of, it's blue in there. The pins on it now, they're kind of like a dog bone style. They're a bar with a pin on the end of it. So if you look at it, it's got all these pins coming this way. So that's going to be your forward bite, and it's got the bars and pins going on the side. That's going to be your side bite, as well as just pins by themselves. It's got like this chain thing on the side for a little bit of side bite. It's got the sidewalls are real good. The frame, not the frame, the rims, very strong rim. There's not any flex in them. I've had other tires where if you just squeeze them like that, they would flex. These don't. That's good. Racer's Edge, they're smart folks. They're racers. You know what I'm saying? Not like any of the other crew guys aren't, but they're racers, and they get a lot of feedback from good racers. Another thing is the hole in the middle. You can use a regular size nut driver, a regular size nut driver instead of one of those little teeny things to take the wheels off. I wish I had one to show you. Let's see what else. This is the green compound. The green compound is for, let's see, green. It says green, super soft feel, 75 degrees and below. I live in Colorado. That's probably a good choice for a tire for me. It's not real hot here. I guess if you lived in California, let's see, you'd probably want to do like the orange. Let's see, orange, maybe a yellow, which is 90, 91 and above, and orange is 80 to 100 degrees with the soft fill. I used to live in California. I used to live in Palm Springs, California. These things would probably melt down there, but I can tell that these tires, when they warm up, they do get softer. Even running them on the track, after you come off the track, you can tell that they're softer. And not just the rubber, but it feels like the foam kind of starts to soften up a little bit, because these tires have about 5 runs on them maybe on my truck, and they're definitely softer than my son's that haven't been used yet. Again, I just think these are great tires. You can use them on a 4-wheel drive, anything that you're going to race. This is the tire that you'd want to use, I would say, in most conditions. If you're going to use a more hard-packed racetrack, or be on a hard-packed racetrack, maybe a pin that's not so aggressive. This might slow you down a little bit, but it's definitely a good tire for most tracks. And I think they label it as like a good all-around tire. So, anyways, these are, I'll give you the part numbers, because if you do want to get some for a Slash, you know how the Slashes have different front and rear tires. So the front, no, the rear slash is 3041 3240, and then the fronts are 3041 3230 for the front pair. And they come in this nice bag. A good little tip for anybody that's new and getting tires like this now. One, you can keep them in the bag. That's the best choice, is to keep them in the bag, and don't stack stuff on top of them, and don't squish them. Don't leave your car sitting like this on tables for weeks, days. I don't even leave my car sitting like this for hours. Get a box, or they have car stands. If they're like $20, if you want to get one of those. I just use a box and get the tires up off the ground, and it will prevent flat spots from happening on your tires. It's not a great idea to like wash your tires after races. I understand sometimes they get muddy. The best thing to do, I think the best thing to do, is wait till they dry and brush them off, or drive the car a little bit, and hopefully all the mud will fling off of them and get off of them. I do believe that like detergents, degreasers, anything like that it's gonna affect the rubber in a way. I don't know if it dries it out or what it does, but I just don't like doing it. I know it probably could mess up the foam inside. You get water inside your tire, which will cause vibrations and make the balance all off on your car. Now, even saying that, I don't know if you can see this. There's a little hole there. Okay, so racers know that they wash their tires and water gets in them, and the only way to get it out is you cut a little hole on the outside of your tire in the center of the bead. That way when your car is driving fast, when the tires are spooling up, you know how when you spool up your tire it'll kind of do the balloon up like that? Well, all that water will come channel itself right out and fling itself out. So if you do wash them, it's not the biggest deal. JConcepts thought of that for you. They punched holes in them. What the weird thing that I don't understand, which I'm sure they have a reason for it, is the front tires don't have the... Oh yeah, they do. That's weird. I thought they didn't. So they did. They put them on all the tires. I thought for a minute I thought that the front tires didn't have holes in them, but nah, they do. So it's definitely a smart thing on their part to do that. But like I said, just try to avoid getting them wet, really, and just take care of them. Like my son did, he put them back in the bag that they come in, and I think even they say on the back, something they say on the back of here. Oh, keep insert dry at all times for maximum life. That, okay, they're talking about the foam inserts. Keep them dry. Store in this bag in a cool, dry environment to maintain freshness. And they're talking about elevating the car. Don't leave it on there for flat spots. So that's just like a little tip trick that you might not know. I don't know. Some people know it. Some people don't. Definitely just store your car, all cars, not just ones with race cars. I mean, with race tires on them. Monster trucks, street cars, anything. I always have kept, even little teeny cars. I probably should even take this little car over here, my little micro Baja, and keep that thing off the ground, because that's got little soft foam tires on it, and well, it could probably get little flat spots on it. So anyways, JConcepts Goosebumps, they're definitely worth a shot. They're definitely worth trying. I love the tire. I really like all of JConcepts tires, but I really like these Goosebumps. I hope they don't discontinue them. I hope they just keep making them. They should make them for a long time. It's like Proline's bow ties or Crime Fighters or something. They're just forever great tires. So anyways, thanks for watching the RC Buyers Club. This is a review on the Goosebumps, and I'll have more reviews to come. And stay tuned. Thanks, folks.